All right, here we go. CNC group break number 1110.
You can cut it?
Yeah, either. I think it's 1,110.
1110.
If I'm wrong, either way, the title in the YouTube video will be correct.
1110.
Okay. Same thing as yesterday.
Go straight at the same.
Oh, epic win is epic.
Knife.
Knife. There we go. Let's do it. Yep. Let's see if we can't get this done in under an hour and a half this time. Go. Let's try not to knock off the case it super quick. Ha! Good sign for the case.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do the same pattern I had yesterday, guys, where I sort and then rhyme off a bunch of the hits at once rather than wasting my breath repeating myself a dozen times. Show you guys the easy way of doing this. So I'm just going to let Jeff get a bit ahead of me, and then it's plow time.
Oh, we can do over an hour under one video, right?
Creates a nightmare if there's any issues with the upload. So we'll split it into two again. Alright. Alright, golds! And again, for the golds, I'm going to rhyme off the player, not the team. Everything else, I'll rhyme off the team with the player. Curtis Glenncross, David Perron, Paul Stastny, Sean Horkoff, Matt Cassian, Marcus Johansson, Joel Ward, Pierre-Marc Bouchard, Teemu Hartikainen. Rookies for the San Jose Sharks, Tyson Sexsmith. For the Calgary Flames, Akeem Aliu. For the Anaheim Ducks, Matt Clark. And for the Ottawa Senators, Jakob Silfverberg. Team score for the Tampa Bay Lightning, Steven Stamkos. For the New York Rangers, Henrik Lundqvist. First goal for the Philadelphia Flyers, Matt Reed. And the franchise for the Dallas Stars, Louis Eriksson. Good thing I got that out of the way early before I lost my voice. Alright, golds. Matthew Perreault, Alex Steen, Ryan Whitney, Alex Ovechkin, Anton Lander, Kevin Shanker, Gabriel Landeskog, John Carlson, David Backes. Rookies for the Montreal Canadiens, Gabriel Dumont. For the Boston Bruins, Maxime Sauve. For the Columbus Blue Jackets, Sean Hunwick. For the Carolina Hurricanes, Jeremy Welsh. And for the LA Kings, Jordan Nolan. The franchise for the Phoenix Coyotes, Keith Yandel. The franchise retro for the Leafs, Johnny Bauer. And a rookie gold for the Boston Bruins, Torrey Krug. Alright, golds. Ales Shemsky, Ryan Wilson, Mikko Koivu, Magnus Paajarvi, Jamie Langenberger, Andrew McDonald, Peter Mueller, and Tim Jackman. Rookies for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Carter Ashton. For the Columbus Blue Jackets, Dalton Trout. For the New York Rangers, Chris Kreider. For the Minnesota Wild, Chris Foucault. Netcam for the Phoenix Coyotes, Mike Smith. Franchise legend for the Hawks, Bobby Hull. And for the Canadiens, Jean Beliveau. And a netcam for the LA Kings, Jonathan Quick. Wow, we wasted it on the first box again.
I'm 21.
I know, but what are the odds of that? Here's two cases in a row. We get black.
20.
To happen twice in a row, that's weirder than that.
We get the black one first one.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah, we did.
Watch videos.
Did we? Was it number 2?
It's like number 3 or 4. We got the auto on the first one.
Ah, that's right. I knew we had something in box 1.
First like 4 boxes we had a case of.
Yeah. Alright, golds. Eric Bolton, Josh Harding, Dmitry Orlov, Torrey Mitchell, Jordan Everly, Jay Shigeru, Greg Nemish, Travis Hamonic, Zach Parisi, and Mike Green. Rookies for the New York Islanders, Casey Cizikas. For the Minnesota Wild, Che Genoway. For the Florida Panthers, Colby Roback. For the Calgary Flames, Sven Berchi. And for the St. Louis Blues, Jake Allen. First goal for the Winnipeg Jets, Mark Scheifele. The franchise retro for the Bruins, Johnny Busick. Net cam for the Philadelphia Flyers, Ilya Bryzgalov. First goal for the Edmonton Oilers, the Nuge. And a black ice parallel for the Phoenix Coyotes, Biz Nasty at 2.0. Paul Bissonnette, victory. Score, black ice.
Cross promotion.
Yay. Alright, golds. Matt Duchene, Jamie McGinn, Michael Backlund, Evgeny Nabokov, Nicholas Baxter, Braden Holtby, Ben Eager, Barrett Jackson, Alex Tanguay. Rookies for the Phoenix Coyotes, Matt Watkins. For the Buffalo Sabres, Travis Turnbull. For the Dallas Stars, Ryan Garbett. For the Ottawa Senators, Mark Stone. And for the Dallas Stars, Riley Smith. First goal for the LA Kings, Slava Voinov. And team score for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Evgeny Malkin. Seriously, dude, we're like a box in.
Every box. Squish.
I'm going to call you Finding Nemo from now on.
Squishy, squishy.
And he shall be yours. God, I need a life. Alright, golds. Mike Ribeiro, Josh Bailey, Nick Johnson, Alex Salmon, Ryan Jones, TJ Oshie, Yuri Hoodler, and Jason Arnott. The only thing Dan might have to watch for. All the off-season acquisitions.
Yeah, I don't want to get them sorted.
Okay. Rookies for the Philadelphia Flyers, Brandon Manning. For the Minnesota Wild, Jason Zucker. And for the Boston Bruins, Torrey Krug. And the franchise retro for the Red Wings, Gordie Howe. Rookie gold for the Minnesota Wild, Jason Zucker. That's nice. Net cam for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Marc-Andre Fleury. And net cam for the Chicago Blackhawks, Corey Crawford. See, we've got this breaking a score case down to an art. All right, gold. Semyon Varlamov, Zenon Konopka, Mike Camilleri, Steve Downey, Leland Irving, Franz Nielsen, Kyle Brodziak, Michael Grabner, Devin Setaguchi. Rookies for the Colorado Avalanche, Tyson Berry. For the Phoenix Coyotes, Michael Stone. For the Toronto Maple Leafs, Ryan Hamilton. For the Nashville Predators, Chet Pickard. And for the Colorado Avalanche, Mike Connolly. The franchise retro for the Chicago Blackhawks, Bobby Hull. For the New York Rangers, Ed Jackman. And first goal for the Carolina Hurricanes, Justin Falk.
Rental. You base thing after. Get on first. Get on first.
Lisa Fosta. Well, 2 boxes, no autos, so it looks like. So at least we saved some time from the last one.
I think 4.
4 it should be. Yeah, we nailed them all in the first half last time. Alright, golds. Mike Knuble, Mark Giordano, Nikolai Habibulin, Alex Pietrangelo, Mika Kiprusoff, David Jones, Vladimir Sobotka, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Cameron Gons, and Taylor Hall. Rookies for the Chicago Blackhawks, Brandon Bolig. For the Dallas Stars, Scott Glennie. For the Columbus Blue Jackets, Cody Golubev. For the Edmonton Oilers, Philippe Cornet. And for the Minnesota Wild, Tyler Kuma. The franchise for the St. Louis Blues, David Backes. The franchise retro for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Johnny Bauer. Team score for the Detroit Red Wings, Pavel Datsyuk. Net cam for the Buffalo Sabres, Ryan Miller. And first goal for the New Jersey Devils, Adam Henrique.
Nice.
Tell me this. Ooh, yeah, we went too high on this one.
Then squishy, squishy.
So I think every 2 base we'll have to unload. Every 2 boxes will unload base.
Yeah.
Alright, golds. Rodin Verbata, Stefan Robida, Oli Jokinen, Thomas Fleischman, Thomas Vinsor, Dustin Bufflin, Stephen Weiss, Jeff Skinner, and Jack Johnson. Rookies for the Colorado Avalanche, Tyson Berry. For the St. Louis Blues, Jake Allen. For the Minnesota Wild, Tyler Kuma. And for the Columbus Blue Jackets, Dalton Prout. First goal for the Anaheim Ducks, Devontae Smith-Pelly. Team score for the Nashville Predators, Shea Weber. Team score for the Ottawa Senators, Erik Karlsson. And net cam for the Calgary Flames, Mika Kiprusoff. All right, golds. Oliver Ekman-Larsson, Jamie Benn, Andrew Ladd, Thomas Kopechki, Marty St. Louis, Wojtek Volsky, Tuomo Ruutu, Artem Anisimov. Into the line. Rookies for the Buffalo Sabres, Travis Turnbull. For the Dallas Stars, Ryan Garbett. For the Ottawa Senators, Jakob Silfverberg. And for the Calgary Flames, Akeem Aliu. Check it for the LA Kings, Dustin Brown. First goal for the Columbus Blue Jackets, Ryan Johansson. The franchise retro for the Red Wings, Gordie Howe. All right, golds. Alex Burmistrov, Trevor Daley, James Wisniewski, David Rundblad, Kari Lettinen, Blake Wheeler, Brian Campbell, Yuri Toulouse, Vinny Lecavalier. Rookies for the Ottawa Senators, Mark Stone. For the Dallas Stars, Riley Smith. For the Minnesota Wild, Che Genoway. And for the Florida Panthers, Colby Roback. The franchise retro for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Johnny Bauer. Rookie gold for the Minnesota Wild, Tyler Kuma. The franchise for the New York Rangers, Henrik Lundqvist. Net cam for the Nashville Predators, Pekka Rinne. And the franchise retro for the New York Rangers, Ed Jackman.
Hold up. Squishy.
All right, golds. Scott Clemenson, Evander Kane, Cam Atkinson, UC Jokinen, Steven Stamkos, Chris Parks, Ryan Johansson, Dwayne Rolson, Alex Goligoski, and Derek Dorsett. Rookies for the Calgary Flames, Sven Berchi. For the Dallas Stars, Scott Glennie. For the Edmonton Oilers, Philippe Cornet. For the Philadelphia Flyers, Brandon Manning. For the Minnesota Wild, Jason Zucker. And for the Boston Bruins, Torrey Krug. Net cam for the Detroit Red Wings, Jimmy Howard. First goal for the Buffalo Sabres, Marcus Foligno. And the franchise retro for the Chicago Blackhawks, Bobby Hull. This is box 4, right? All right, golds. Danny Heatley, Calvin DeHaan, Cam Ward, Mark Stewart, George Peros, Brian Boucher. Rookies for the Boston Bruins, Michael Hutchinson. For the Toronto Maple Leafs, Ryan Hamilton. And for the Nashville Predators, Chet Pickard. Net cam for the Vancouver Canucks, Corey Schneider. First goal for the Nashville Predators, Roman Josi. And team score for the LA Kings, Jonathan Quick. Golds, Victor Hedman, Martin Hanzal, Derek Brassard, Mike Smith, Derek Roy, Dmitry Kulikov, and Zach Boychuk. Rookies for the Colorado Avalanche, Mike Connolly. For the Chicago Blackhawks, Brandon Bolig. For the Columbus Blue Jackets, Andrew Jodry. And the franchise for the Chicago Blackhawks, Jonathan Toews. The franchise retro for the Bruins, Johnny Busick. And a rookie gold for the Avalanche, Tyson Berry.
Squishy.
Not the end of the box.
I don't know if I can make it there.
Well. Golds, Brett Connolly, Paul Bissonnette, RJ Umberger, Ryan Suter, Mikhail Bodker, Brendan Moore, Michael Roosevelt. Rookies for the Montreal Canadiens, Robert Meyer. For the New York Islanders, Matt Donovan. For the Boston Bruins, Carter Camper. And for the Phoenix Coyotes, Matt Watkins. Netcam for the New Jersey Devils, Martin Brodeur. And the franchise retro for the Montreal Canadiens, Jean Beliveau. Golds, Jared Bull, Eric Johnson, Lee Stepniak, Patrick Berglund, Milan Hajduk, Michael Neuber, Andy McDonald. Rookies for the Phoenix Coyotes, Michael Stone. For the Toronto Maple Leafs, UC Runis. For the Detroit Red Wings, Riley Shahan. And for the New York Islanders, Aaron Ness. First goal for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Jake Gardner. And the franchise for the New York Rangers, Ed Jackman.
2 packs in our game. I won't move the base after this too.
Whew. These first. All right, gold, Sam Gagner, Nicholas Baxter, Matt Cohen, Rick DiPietro, Louis Erickson, Andy Mealy, Sergei Bobrovsky, Tim Gleason, Kyle Wellwood. Rookies for the Boston Bruins, Liam McDermott. For the Dallas Stars, Brendan Dillon. For the Tampa Bay Lightning, JT Brown. And for the Columbus Blue Jackets, Cody Goliath. Team score for the Colorado Avalanche, Gabriel Landeskog. For the Boston Bruins, Zdeno Chara. Net cam for the Boston Bruins, Tim Thomas. And first goal for the Chicago Blackhawks, Andrew Shaw. And the franchise retro for the Detroit Red Wings, Gordie Howe. All right, golds. Andre Pavlik, JT Wyman, Jerome Magana, Michael Ansuz, Nick Bonino, Evgeny Malkin, Jordan Stahl, Mark Letestu, David Lenko. Rookies for the Dallas Stars, Brendan Dillon. For the St. Louis Blues, Jaden Schwartz. For the Philadelphia Flyers, Brandon Manning. And for the Tampa Bay Lightning, JT Brown. First goal for the Calgary Flames, Sven Berchi. Team score for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Phil Kessel. Net cam for the Florida Panthers, Jose Theodore. And first goal for the Philadelphia Flyers, Braden Shen. All right, golds. Ray Whitney, Henrik Lundqvist, Nick Spaulding, Jonathan Quick, Andrew Cogliano, Martin Havlat, Dan Ellis, Anders Lindback, Marian Hossa, and Brent Burns. Rookies for the Columbus Blue Jackets, Andrew Jodry. For the Minnesota Wild, Jason Zucker. For the Bruins, Torrey Krug. For the Avalanche, Mike Connolly. And for the Canadiens, Robert Meyer. The franchise retro for the Boston Bruins, Johnny Busick. Rookie gold for the Dallas Stars, Ryan Garbett. Team Future for the Dallas Stars, Richard Bachman. And the franchise retro for the New York Rangers, Ed Jackman. All right, golds. Lucas Fiza, Shane Doan, Mark Messier, Craig Smith, Jonathan Quick, CloutsnChara, Roman Yossi, Marian Gabbert, Steven Stamkos. Rookies for the New York Islanders, Matt Donovan. For the Chicago Blackhawks, Brandon Bolig. For the Dallas Stars, Scott Glennie. For the Columbus Blue Jackets, Cody Goliath. For the Edmonton Oilers, Philippe Cornet. Net cam for the San Jose Sharks, Antti Niemi. For the Franchise retro for the Habs, Jean Beliveau, and the franchise for the Nashville Predators, Pekka Rinne.
Back on the ground.
All right, golds, Bernie Perrant, Ryan Ellis, Patrice Bergeron, Jamie Benn, Gabriel Bork, Steven Stamkos, Tom Byatt, Ilya Kovalchuk. Rookies for the Phoenix Coyotes, Matt Watkins. For the Coyotes, Michael Stone. For the Leafs, Ryan Hamilton. For the Predators, Chet Pickard. Team score for the Philadelphia Flyers, Claude Giroux. Net cam for the Montreal Canadiens, Carey Price. First goal for the New York Rangers, Chris Kreider. And the franchise retro for the Detroit Red Wings, Gordie Howe.
Back on the ground.
It's lost forever. Golds, John Moore, Antoine Vermette, Yarmer Yager, Almontoya, Vinny Prospero. Rookies for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Jussi Runas, and for the Detroit Red Wings, Riley Sheahan. First goal for the New York Rangers, Carl Hagelin, and team score for the Phoenix Coyotes, Keith Yandel. No autos yet, eh?
Not yet, mate.
All right.
Nope. That was a close one.
All right, gold, Jose Theodore, Keith Yandel, Ryan Malone, Riley Nash, Eric Branson, Richard Bachman, Tobias Enstrom. Rookies for the Montreal Canadiens, Gabriel Dumont. For the Islanders, Aaron Ness. For the Bruins, Lane McDermott. And for the San Jose Sharks, Tyson Sexsmith. The franchise retro for the Leafs, Johnny Bauer. And a rookie gold for the Buffalo Sabres, Travis Turnbull. All right, gold, Shane Doan, Eric Brewer, Teddy Purcell, Jamie McBain, Justin Falk. Rookies for the Blues, Jaden Schwartz. And rookie for the Boston Bruins, Maxime Sauve. The franchise for the Buffalo Sabres, Ryan Miller. Net cam for the Dallas Stars, Kari Lehtinen. And for the Washington Capitals, Braden Holtby.
Bing. Good one.
Huh?
Good one.
Oh, that's a really good one. Really, really good one. Golds, Chris Versteeg, Brian Little, Sean Bergenheim, Zach Bogosian, Michael Ryder. Rookies for the Wild, Chris Foucault. For the Bruins, Michael Hutchinson. And for the Islanders, Casey Cizikas. First goal for the Philadelphia Flyers, Cooter. And the franchise retro for the Hawks, Bobby Hull. Yeah, we got a big hit. That might arguably be one of the biggest cards in the product. I think only second behind Craig as far as rookies go. So yeah, it's a big boy hit. All right, golds, Nick Foligno, Rustislav Klesla, Cody Eakin, Eric Stahl, Rafi Torres. Rookies for the Columbus Blue Jackets, Sean Hunwick, and for the Bruins, Carter Camper. The franchise retro for the Habs, Jean Beliveau. For the Bruins, Johnny Busick. And we've got a rookie autograph for the St. Louis Blues, Jaden Schwartz. Jaden Schwartz, rookie auto for the St. Louis Blues.
You're welcome.
That is almost as big as you can get from Score.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Squishy, squishy.
I'm occupied. I hate these base cards. I hate them so much. Yeah. All right, golds. Mark Scheifele, Ed Jovanovski, Chad LaRose, Matthias Olin, Joe Corvo, Jakob Markstrom, Nick Anchebov, Colton Sevior, Steve Mason. Rookies for the Hurricanes, Jeremy Welsh. For the Kings, Jordan Nolan. For the Leafs, Carter Ashton. For the Rangers, Chris Kreider. And for the Ducks, Matt Clark. Team score for the Canucks, Daniel Sedin. Net chem for the Rangers, Henrik Lundqvist. And first goal for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Matt Fratton. Well, short of hitting a recollection auto, I think I can safely assume that Schwartz will be the Hall of Famer.
Guess we haven't got one of those yet.
Rookie auto, but
No recollection.
no, not yet. All right, golds. Luke Adams, Scott Niedermayer, Nicholas Hagman, NT Niemi, Daniel Alfredson, Bobby Ryan, Sidney Crosby, Marion Hosse, Tim Connolly. Rookies for the Tampa Bay Lightning, JT Brown. For the Jackets, Andrew Jodry. For the Montreal Canadiens, Robert Meyer. And for the New York Islanders, Matt Donovan. First goal for the Nashville Predators, Craig Smith. Team score for the Bruins, Zdeno Chara. Team future for the Predators, Ryan Ellis. The franchise for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Phil Kessel. And the franchise retro for the Hawks, Bobby Hull.
Need some squishy time.
Shall be mine. I'm just going to start dropping like an anvil in there every few minutes. Golds, Francois Beauchemin, Joe Pavelski, Mika Kiprusoff, Marty Brodeur, Andrew Desjardins, Marty Erat, Steven Stamkos, Mike Fisher. Rookies for the Toronto Maple Leafs, UC Runis. For the Detroit Red Wings, Riley Sheahan. For the LA Kings, Jordan Nolan. For the Toronto Maple Leafs, Carter Ashton. And for the New York Rangers, Chris Kreider. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Someone. Rookie gold for the Dallas Stars, Riley Smith. Net chem for the Buffalo Sabres, Ryan Miller. And first goal for the Chicago Blackhawks, Marcus Kruger.
Land it.
I'll just show to them if they need anything.
Nope, guys have to.
We're setting record time here. We can not ruin it.
We might have to.
Lock the damn door, quick, go. Golds, Anjay Kopitar, Cam Ward, Sheldon Surrey, Ryan Getzlaf, Jimmy Howard, Andre Consistent, Patrick Kane, Logan Couture. Rookies for the Ducks, Matt Clark. For the Islanders, Aaron Ness. For the Bruins, Lane McDermott. And for the Sharks, Tyson Sexsmith. The franchise retro for the Canadiens, Jean Beliveau. And net chem for the Philadelphia Flyers, Ilya Brizgalov. All right, golds, Cam Ward, Saku Koivu, Sam Gagner, TJ Gagliardi, Brian Campbell, Carl Hagelin. Rookies for the Canadiens, Gabriel Dumont, and for the Bruins, Maxime Sauve. Team score for the Phoenix Coyotes, Keith Yandel. The franchise retro for the Chicago Blackhawks, Bobby Hull. And net cam for the Penguins, Marc-Andre Fleury. All right, golds, Eric Carlson, Sergei Kostitsyn, Bobby Ryan, Nick Antropov, Patrick Hornqvist. Rookies for the Boston Bruins, Michael Hutchinson. For the Bruins, Carter Camper. And for the Stars, Brendan Dillon. First goal for the Nashville Predators, Gabriel Bourque. And the franchise retro for the Bruins, Johnny Busick. That's it. Your Dory. For now and from ever on.
Perfect.
All right, golds, Joe Thornton, Shea Weber, and Gabriel Landeskog. Rookies for the Colorado Avalanche, Tyson Barrie. For the Minnesota Wild, Chris Foucault. And first goal for the Columbus Blue Jackets, Cam Atkinson. I didn't have too many there. You're slacking.
No, I have to open the boxes up. That's where you catch up.
This is where I can get to. It's funny, they're all guessing how long it's been that we've been busting so far. And I can let them know that it's been exactly 29 minutes and 29 seconds.
And I have not stopped.
All right, golds. David Legwan, Thomas Vanek, Sidney Crosby, Devontae Smith-Pelly, Ryan Clough, Ray Whitney, Timu Solani, Pavel Datsyuk. Rookies for the New York Islanders, Casey Cizikas. For the Columbus Blue Jackets, Sean Hunwick. For the Hurricanes, Jeremy Welsh. And for the St. Louis Blues, Jake Allen. Team score for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Evgeny Malkin. The franchise for the Minnesota Wild, Danny Heatley. And the franchise retro for the Detroit Red Wings, Gordie Howe. Makes me curious what the van pulled up for if nobody's getting in.
I don't know.
They're here to rob the joint, I don't know.
Probably. Just getting
Getting
loaded.
Yep. Holding the guns.
If I die, I'm dying a happy man opening score.
If I die, I'm going out in the glory, running head first to take out the dude.
Then you run into the glass.
Like I said, glory. Alright, golds. The Nuge. Stephen Weiss, Cam Fowler, Dan Boyle, Yarmer Yager, Tim Thomas, Marc-Andre Bergeron, Evgeny Malkin, Adam Burge, Pekka Rinne. Rookies for the Columbus Blue Jackets, Dalton Prope. For the Ottawa Senators, Jakob Silfverberg. For the Minnesota Wild, Tyler Kuma. And for the Buffalo Sabres, Travis Turnbull. Rookie gold for the Ottawa Senators, Mark Stone. Net cam for the Chicago Blackhawks, Corey Crawford. For the St. Louis Blues, Brian Elliott. First goal for the Colorado Avalanche, Gabriel Landeskog. And check it for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Wendell Clark.
Wishy wishy.
In your face. In your life, have you ever seen anything like that? All right, golds. Evgeny Malkin, Braden Shen, Colin Wilson, Nicky Lidstrom, Jonas Taylor, Patrick Marleau, Timo Solani, Dana Tyrell, Corey Perry, Henrik Lundqvist. Rookies for the Dallas Stars, Ryan Garbett. For the Senators, Mark Stone. For the Stars, Riley Smith. For the Wild, Che Genoway. And for the Flames, Akeem Aliu. The franchise retro for the Hawks, Bobby Hull. The franchise for the Jets, Dustin Byfuglien. Team score for the Red Wings, Pavel Datsyuk. Net cam for the Canucks, Roberto Luongo. And the franchise retro for the Rangers, Ed Jackman.
Nice.
Will it fit? All right, golds. Brad Winchester, Steven Stamkos, Mark-Edward Vlasic, Chris Mason, Henrik Lundqvist. Rookies for the Blues, Jaden Schwartz. For the Panthers, Colby Roback. And for the Flames, Sven Berchi. First goal for the Ottawa Senators, Jared Cowan. And for the franchise retro for the Leafs, Johnny Bauer. All right, golds. Lee Stempniak, Victor Hedman, Martin Hanzal, Patrick Berglund, Derek Roy, Derek Brassard, Milan Hajduk. Rookies for the Stars, Riley Smith. For the Rangers, Chris Kreider. And for the Wild, Che Genoway. First goal for the LA Kings, Slava Voinov. Net cam for the Devils, Martin Brodeur. And team score for the Coyotes, Keith Yandel.
Squishy squishy. Yeah, I'll pick up those two. There we go. On that one too.
No, too far. There must only be like 5 guys in that franchise retro set. Alright, golds. Evander Kane, Cam Atkinson, UC Jokinen, Michael Neuver, Andy McDonald, Steven Stamkos, RJ Umberger. Rookies for the Sharks, Tyson Sexsmith. For the Canadians, Gabriel Dumont. For the Panthers, Colby Roback. For the Islanders, Casey Cizikas. The franchise for the Tampa Bay Lightning, Steven Stamkos. First goal for the Hurricanes, Justin Falk. And the franchise retro for the Leafs, Johnny Bauer. Golds, Mikael Bodker, Brennan Morrow, Michael Rosenthal, Sam Gagne, Mike Smith, Jared Bull, Cam Ward. Rookies for the Jackets, Sean Hunwick. For the Ducks, Matt Clark. And for the Hurricanes, Jeremy Welsh. Rookie Gold for the Minnesota Wild, Christopher Foucault. And net cam for the Flames, Mika Kiprusoff. Ooh, 2 Louis case. 3 Louis case, technically. Just doubles on one. Alright, Golds, Nicholas Baxter, Matt Cullen, Rick DiPietro, Louis Erickson, and Andy Mealy. Rookies for the Calgary Flames, Sven Berchi. For the St. Louis Blues, Jake Allen. And for the Columbus Blue Jackets, Dalton Prout. The franchise retro for the Habs, Jean Beliveau. And the franchise for the LA Kings, Jonathan Quick. All right, gold, Sergei Bobrovsky, Tim Gleason, Mark Stewart, Kyle Wellwood, George Peros, Dmitry Kulikov. Rookies for the Ottawa Senators, Jakob Silfverberg. For the LA Kings, Jordan Nolan. And for the Flames, Akeem Aliu. Team score for the Vancouver Canucks, Daniel Sedin. Net cam for the Red Wings, Jimmy Howard. And the franchise retro for the Hawks, Bobby Hull. This will be the last box from this video then, right?
Yep.
All right, gold, Zach Boychuk, Brett Connolly, Brian Boucher, Paul Bissonnette. Rookies for the Wild, Christopher Foucault. For the Leafs, Carter Ashton. First goal for the New Jersey Devils, Adam Henrique. And the franchise retro for the Bruins, Johnny Busick.
Game's getting worse. Yeah. That's what we're throwing, man. That's what we're throwing. Okay.
All right, golds, Ben Eager, Brayden Holtby, Matt Stajan, P.A. Parenteau, Blake Como, Michael Grabner. Rookies for the Tampa Bay Lightning, J.T. Brown. For the Kings, Jordan Nolan. And for the Leafs, Carter Ashton. First goal for the Jackets, Cam Atkinson. Net cam for the Penguins, Marc-Andre Fleury. And first goal for the Colorado Avalanche, Gabriel Landeskog. All right, goals. Devin Sitaguchi, Mike Knuble, Nikolai Habibulin, Alex Pietrangelo, Mika Kiprusoff, David Jones. Rookies for the Rangers, Chris Kreider. For the Ducks, Matt Clark. For the Sharks, Tyson Sexsmith. And for the Capitals, Mike Ribeiro, gold. The franchise for the Rangers, Ed Jackman. And check it for the Capitals, Alex Ovechkin. All right, golds. Barrett Jackman, Alex Tengay, Torrey Mitchell, Jordan Everly, Jay Shiger, Greg Nimish, TJ Oshie.
Only the one that's up.
Only the one? Okay. Rookies for the Red Wings, Riley Shahan. For the Canadians, Robert Meyer. For the Blue Jackets, Andrew Jodry. For the Islanders, Matt Donovan. And for the Leafs, UC Runas. Team score for the Kings, Jonathan Quick. And the franchise retro for the Bruins, Johnny Busick. All right, golds, Yuri Hudler, Zenon Konopka, Taylor Hall, Jamie McGinn, Vladimir Sobotka, Nugent Hopkins, Cameron Gonson, Semyon Varlamov. Rookies for the Islanders, Aaron Ness. For the Canadians, Gabriel Dumont. For the Bruins, Maxime Sauve. Rookie gold for the Calgary Flames, Akeem Aliu. The franchise for the Montreal Canadiens, Max Pacioretty. Net cam for the Kings, Jonathan Quick. And team score for the Bruins, Zdeno Chara.
40 minutes. Eat it.
And just the recap of the final one. Feels quiet without those packs crinkling in the background. All right, golds, Mark Giordano, Josh Bailey, Nick Johnson, Alex Semin, Michael Backlund, Evgeny Nabokov, Nick Backstrom, Ryan Jones. Net cam for the Flyers, Ilya Brizgalov. Rookies for the Boston Bruins, Michael Hutchinson, Carter Camper, Lane McDermott, and for the Stars, Brendan Dillon. First goal for the Ottawa Senators, Jared Cowan. The franchise retro for the Habs, Jean Beliveau, and for the Red Wings, Gordie Howe. So there we go. Coming up next, boxes 11 to 20.